Ah! Ah! It's here! Why is it here? Why is Sciatica here? I know I put her in the thumbnail, but I didn't want her to believe it to actually be true. It's Emerald Heart all over again. Why am I cursed like this? Oh man, this is gonna be like either the greatest thing of all time or the worst piece of shit I've ever played, and I'm leaning towards the latter. There's no way that this is gonna be great with Sciatica in here. Fuck this. Wait, you can select chapters? Wait, what? What is this? Okay, so what? You have to go down a route and then you go unlock the chapters? That's what I'm assuming, bro. But anyways, just wait, Patreon? Hold up. You mean this dude just linked to his own fucking Patreon? Does the Patreon link actually go anywhere? No, nothing happened. What the fuck? Well, okay, by selecting chapter, I couldn't even click anything else, so I guess let's begin. The morning sun hits my eyeballs, causing them to squint shut. Having my experience, I'm used to it, but nonetheless annoyed. This is one of the few times I wish I had longer hair to block out the sun from hitting my eyes. But unfortunately, I am mandated to keep my hair below a specific length because I'm apparently in the CIA. The rhythmic sounds of the train hitting the rails remains a reminder of where I am destined. I look out of the window that I happen to be sitting next to and into the city. The stories I've heard about this place. When I found out I was coming here, I'll tell ya, it left a sour taste in my mouth. We're going to Detroit! The train begins to lose momentum, signaling our arrival momentarily. I hear a familiar digital sound emanating from my watch, indicating the new hour that we have reached. Oh my gosh, you mean to tell me your watch beeps every fucking hour? Bro, that must be impossible to sleep to, bro, unless you just, throw that shit out a window and just get a new one each morning. Just as it does 23 other times a day, oh my gosh. The train comes to a complete halt. You spelled halt wrong. The passengers around me, myself included, stand up and begin to depart our vessel. You couldn't just say train. The moment I step out onto the icy, nicely maintained concrete, I hear a voice calling out to me. Starling! Starling! Cock balls! I cock my head slightly towards the direction of the sound and see an old man that used to be an acquaintance of mine. I turn and walk towards the man. I didn't expect to see you here, old man. Before me is a man, around 5 feet and 7 inches tall, because I had to say it specifically like that instead of just 5'7". Pretty short compared to the normal people I'm around. His wrinkled face and squinted eyes turns into a genuine smile at the sight of me. Same with you! What are you doing here? Literally just got into town. Oh! You here for anything special? One of his eyebrows lifts up. Nope. Just here to go to school. His face changes. It looks as if he is surprised. What's that face for, you old hag? Never thought I would hear those words coming out of your mouth, Stalin! I remember when you throw people into gulags for that. Back in, well, you know. You were so spry to go to school. that I was not. But times have changed, and I am ready to go to our normal school for once. His smile returns. He pats me on the back with an all too familiar pattern. Ha ha! Well, that's great! And what are you doing here? Well, I retired. Came out here to live with my daughter and her kids. Holy shit, is that Mike from Breaking Bad? Daughter? There is something I didn't expect you to say. Wait, holy shit, is it actually Mike from Breaking Bad? Well, in that case, I need to do the... fuck, how do you even do that voice? Man. Oh, well, everyone gets old and needs to settle down eventually. And here's what you're gonna do. You're going to take the fucking battery cable I got right here, and you're going to strap both of them to my nipples. And then, when I say, you're going to crank that shit up to 11. When I start foaming out the mouth, that's when you're going to kick me. I couldn't even finish that with a straight face. A kid named Fruit. Yeah, but I never thought you would. I expected you to remain with the majority of us until you finally gave out. Well, here I am. Do you have a place to stay? Yeah, I have a house somewhere near school. Eastern side? Northeast. I know it. Need a ride? Well, I didn't have any other plan. So we're gonna walk there? Pretty much. Where's your luggage? Everything I own is in the bag on my back. I put one of my thumbs to a black Kevlar backpack I have securely strapped to me. My man stays strapped. You always travel light, don't you? Easier to disappear when necessary. He chuckles. Come on, let me show you to my car. By your leave. The old man has a pretty stylish car. My father used to have one of these. A 69 Mustang? She's a beauty, isn't she? Is this how you spend your retirement fund? Oh no, I still have a good half left. So out of the 800 grand they gave you, you spent over a quarter of it already? Kids aren't cheap. As well as this sexy of a car. The black Mustang accelerated onto a turnpike and eventually into a city street. When we departed the train station, I expected it to be a short ride to the place I'm living at. But I was very wrong. Turns out the train station is about a 15-minute straight drive onto the freeway. Doesn't seem like much if you're a driver. But if you're walking, like myself, it would have taken as long as 3 hours. The convenience of our freeway allows drivers to get across great distances at a greater speed than normal roads. Man, we're literally driving on the Autobahn. So, are you still on Ashley's detail? The idol? Nah, I left that a long time ago. Trouble from up? Nope, just did as much as I could then. You know, and then fucking Obama came into office and cut half the funding to the CIA. Man, almost all, I was out of a good amount of paying shit, bro. Had to start doing some shit back behind the Denny's. I tell you, man, those fuckers, they don't play around. So in short, you weren't needed anymore. You could say that. Pretty much. Bummer. Bummer? Bro, I don't socialize well with others. Especially with a teenager with a small degree of popularity among even more hormonal teenagers. Bro, who even talks like this, bro? Sounds to me that you got into some drama with this girl. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't get in drama. This is the Savage Sentral YouTube channel. We stay drama-free. No egos, no drama. I look back towards him, a casual glare into his face. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you didn't try to get with her. Are you serious? No! Ew! Women? Gross! Good. You know that isn't allowed. That, and I don't really have a need for any type of relationship right now. Or at all, if I really look at it. You will eventually. What the fuck are you talking about? Women? What do I need a woman for, bro? Ew! Doubt it. See, my man's Chad MC gets it. We remain quiet for a few moments. I keep thinking on my comment about a relationship. Oh, for fuck's sake, bro. No! No! Bro, you gotta like it when these fuckers just randomly show up. Oh man, oh my gosh. You gotta like it when the fucking sex box just show up out of nowhere, bro. Who sent the Q bot, man? Man, I miss Q. I wonder where he is, bro. It just hasn't been the same without him. All this happened just because he missed DMR week. Man, what a shame. It's not like I didn't want one. It's the fact that, in the position I'm in, it would have a lot of unnecessary stress. You know, being an absolute fucking giga chad and all. It's not every day that I could just breathe and live a normal life day by day. Every day has a small amount of repetitiveness in it. But that is another story. We're almost there. Again, I appreciate the ride. You should stop by one day for dinner. I think my daughter and granddaughter would love to meet you. Huh? Why's that? I ruffle my eyebrows at him. Because you're basically like me when I was younger. Now when you get there, you're gonna want to kick me in between my balls as hard as you possibly can. She's always nagging at me about telling her about my younger years. You haven't, right? Of course not. I know better. I was about to say, I mean, like, holy shit. Don't lecture me on policies I've lived by for 30 years, Stalin. With age comes easiness. Oh, with age comes easiness, old man. I still think I could take you. That'd be interesting. I'm still active, you know. How so? Granted, the man was old, but he still had a pretty fit body. Usually as men gets older, especially where I come from, they tend to just let themselves go. They say, screw it, I worked hard these years and I've earned this. Then just let their bodies waste with alcohol, tobacco, and junk food. That's how I want to go out. I teach a self-defense class downtown. Well, that's one way. You should pop by. Give some of those ruffians in my class a little reality check. Why's that? Because you and I both know to never underestimate an opponent. They could be just as clever, attentive, aware, and more skilled than you. The old 1x4 rule. Exactly. As he says those words, we turn a steep corner and find ourselves in a pretty nice suburban neighborhood. This it? Yeah, this is it. I pull the polished metallic door handle and exit the car. I look back at the man and give one last gesture of farewell. Thank you, Mike. You got it, Stalin. Before switching gears and leaving, he gives me one last smile. Well then, let's check this place out. I look around the neighborhood and notice that this suburban block has the same architecture for almost all the buildings. I take a look around the spacing between the house I am living in and the one next to it on both sides. I check the integrity of the fence that borders. Decent strength. Basic ass looking house. I take a stroll around the perimeter of the house. I take note of the number of windows, the position on the structure, and their height from the ground. The second story windows should be fine for positioning 50 cal snipers out of. I take note of what looks to be the balcony and the back door. As I walk towards the front of the house, I notice a girl walking down the street. I wonder if she has coral hair, blue eyes, and is fucking retarded. She is wearing a counterpart of the uniform I was given for school. So she must be going to the same school as I. She has somewhat of a skip in her step. Her blue eyes look up into the sky. Into the blue sky! And at flowers she passes by. Her hair is of a coral pink color. Bro, someone ought to give me 1,000 nitro just for calling that, bro. Give me 15 million Reddit gold. She has a bright red bow on the left side of her hair. It looks sloppily positioned. I rub my eyes because I swear I see her glow. Holy shit, she's an angel. That girl seems to just emanate joy. Oh, hey, Crepe. What's up? Thanks for stopping by. For playing the mod that got me cancelled. So, yeah. You will get a $10 pipe bomb in your mailbox from the mod creator. Bruh. I want to give the mod creator himself a fucking $10 pipe bomb. Just as a gift, from me to him for everything that's happened. And I mean that. I'm being 100% serious. This is not a threat. This is a promise. YouTube, I am not joking. I am actually going to send a pipe bomb to this man's house. Kid will learn that the world isn't all sunshine and rainbow, she thinks. I'll unlock the door and enter. Immediately, I'm greeted with a short hallway, around 3 steps before the kitchen opens to my right, because I need a detailed layout on the exact layout of the house. The kitchen is rather modern and well furnished. I check the fridge and absolutely nothing, because fuck. I chuckle at myself, not knowing what else to expect. The place is furnished, but I was just curious. I close the fridge and look out into the living room which borders it. I took a look into the living room and out the windows. I look and see if I can see the space directly below the window. I can't. Great. I walk across the room and open a small white door. It leads into a laundry room, fit with a washer and dryer. Luxury. It would definitely be easier than manually washing and drying my clothes. Like, bro, what fucking house doesn't come equipped with a washing machine and a dryer these days? Like, for fuck's sake. I close the door and head upstairs. Immediately on my left is my bathroom, and across from that is my bedroom. They seriously did not spare any expense with the decor here. It's like, hell, there's literally a TV and books already in it. Bruh, there's already a computer too, bruh. Let's go! In my bedroom is a closet, dresser, bed, desk, and several miscellaneous items to make it look lived in. Yeah, to make it look lived in, there's still shit here. I take a moment to place my backpack on the bed and survey the area from my window. Once I get a good understanding, I walk out of my room. Next to the stairwell is a sliding glass door that leads to a balcony. I walk out onto the medium-sized cement balcony. I lean forward onto the wall, my forearms supporting me, and look out into the neighborhood. I can see some grade school-age kids playing with a jungle gym some well-funded parent purchased. Ah, man. Fucking privileged ass fucking kids, bro. I just want to go up to them and just strangle the life out of them until they're literally fucking bleeding money. I also see an old man petting his dog in his front yard. Neighborhood watchman here, eh? I look to my left to notice that same girl I saw earlier in her room. Ooh, awooga, awooga! I didn't realize I lived so close to her. Through the glass window of her bedroom, I noticed her moving around from the left side of the room to the right. And she has absolutely no clothes on! Boogers! Ah, if only. She's moving something. Most likely a change of clothes. Bruh. Imagine if I called that. She stops in front of the window, facing to the side. She makes a few faces, which confirms my initial theory as correct. She's looking into a mirror. She undoes her red tie, pulls off her gray jacket, starts to burn her white dress undershirt. Yep. I turn away from the view and return. Damn it! How the fuck did I call that? Man, I'm fucking psychic, I knew it. It's like, you know what? This just confirms that I am psychic, bro. I'm gonna open up my, own practice. You pay me $100 and I will tell you whatever you want to hear. My watch beeps, indicating it is now 20 o'clock. Bro, of course it is, bro. Because we go by military time because we're in the CIA. Hey, it's a party in the CIA. 4 more hours until midnight. Normally I would be in bed by now, but I'm awaiting an important call. It doesn't bother me much since I have gone days before without sleep. Losing a few hours for one night isn't going to kill me. I kick my feet up on the opposite end of the couch and lean back. I continue to read the book that I have in my hand. Reading? What the fuck is this? Hashtag not my MC. I made sure to turn on the news earlier. I got a general idea of the community here. It's literally Detroit. I've made it a habit of mine to always check the local news to scout out the area. Oh, Maury update almost made me fucking die crying 2 hours in. Well, alright. Alright, Hoopla. Let me know when you turn into a pedophile, alright? Because that's usually what happens when you play a Maury. To see whether there's a high crime, no crime, political activity, the usual. I'm not a big fan of politics, but knowing the local debate helps me understand the people better. I need to understand whether they're based or cringe or libtards, you know, the usual. I like how the text box just didn't even disappear. Oh, never mind, I was supposed to actually click that. The sounds of my phone going off sends a shiver down my spine. It isn't the sound that sends that feeling down my back, it's the reason for it. I answer the phone call. Oh, I better not be Monica's bitch ass. Fuck you. "6 o'clock hits and I am ready for school as the cheering music plays. As my fucking annoying neighbor's gonna run up to me as I'm going to school and say, "Why, you didn't wait for me!" I'm gonna say, "Fuck you, you coral-haired bitch," and walk off because I'm a fucking Sigma male. Yeah. For a normal person not used to wearing uniforms, the school's outfit does seem a bit excessive. But since I have been in uniforms all my life, this is nothing to me. I took a look at myself in the mirror for a quick medical check. No wounds or scratches overnight. Ah, good. I'm fucking stabbing myself in my sleep. I take another drink of water and plan out my day because I drink water because I'm cringe. I will follow my normal school schedule, and on my way home, I will stop by the grocery store and pick up some food, then head home. Once I get home, I'll go on a run to get me further familiar with the area. When that is done, I'll be on free time. I take a last look in the mirror and retrieve my bag. As I reach the gates of the school, I notice the congregation of students in the courtyard. There are little groups of students huddled around each other, all doing different things. Let's see, you got those retards over there smoking crack. Let's see, you got the hookers over there. Let's see, you got the Sigma males that are planning on eating the hookers. Alright, everyone's here. Based. Some are on their phones just ignoring each other. Some are running around acting like children. And some were socializing with each other like normal people. I ignore them all. There isn't a reason for me to talk to any of them, because I'm a Sigma. With one backpack strapped around my shoulder, I enter the large white concrete building that is probably big enough to house like 10,000 people, because holy shit. This is big enough to be a whole ass college. After a self-tour of the school, I reach my first room. The school itself wasn't too large. I've definitely been in much larger compounds. It wasn't a problem to find my locker, my first class, and the lunch area. Students passing by me, all casually talking and complaining about everyday things. I silently laugh to myself about some of the petty things these inexperienced people complain about.
Oh my gosh, bro, fucking, that bitch Tiffany over there, oh my gosh, she, fucking spreading rumors that I fucking sucked off the teacher, oh my gosh. That's insane.
Man, women, am I right? It gives me a sense of gratitude from where I come from, because where I come from, I would just slap these hoes silly. I never complained about my phone having a micro crack. Or that I didn't get the money to go to the latest movie. Stupid things like that slightly irritate me. Why go to the movies when you could just pirate everything? The bell rings and I enter the classroom. Third period has ended and it was now time for lunch. I noticed that the girl who lives next to me was in my class. I had overheard several classmates and teachers call her Sayori. The name instantly engraved itself into my mind. Without hesitation, students stood up from their desk and departed. I stand up, stretch quickly, grab my bag, and leave the classroom, because fuck you hoes. I push my locker and get ready to switch on my books. Before I can even touch my lock, I hear someone grunting. Ugh! Ugh! My head perks up a little as I head towards the sound. It was on the opposite side of my locker.
Oni-chan.
When I turned my head around the corner...
Cock and ball torture.
I see that same girl who was in my class and lived right next to me having trouble with her lock.
Why won't you fucking work? Motherfucker!
She seems to genuinely be having a hard time with her lock. Having trouble there, aren't you? I reveal myself for real around the corner.
What? No, I got it.
You sure? You look like you can't seem to unlock that, and I've been stalking you for the past day. I've been watching you undress from my balcony. Hi, by the way, my name is Stalin. What's your name? Oh wait, I already know it. It's Sayori.
It's hard to do this thing.
I walk next to her and touch the lock. What's the combination? What? I'm afraid I'm going to steal your textbooks that I happen to have the exact same copies to.
No. I'm afraid you're gonna see the crack I have in there. Don't you know I'm a meth dealer and a crack dealer? I got 2 side hustles. But whatever, okay, fine. It's 9/27/17.
The lock clicks. There you go.
What? You got it that fast?
I'm very familiar with these types of locks. I show her how to properly orient the combination lock. Compound V's her third. It's like, Sayori is, has plenty of side hustles, yo. Especially one where she takes Compound V and fucks up the deep. Sayori fucks up is definitely one of my favorite mods of all time. It's a shame what happened to Magma. Can we get an F in the chat for my boy? That is how you unlock these.
Thank you.
I wave my hand to her and turn around.
Hey, wait! I gotta tell you. A man has fallen into the river of Lego City. Quick, dispatch the Jose Fernandez fishing boat.
Wait, fishing boat? What happened to the rescue helicopter?
The rescue helicopter is down for maintenance. We gotta get the Jose Fernandez fishing boat this time.
Oh, okay. I turn around to look at her.
You're that new guy in class today. Yeah, I remember seeing you while I was walking home yesterday.
Ah, yes, I remember you too. I almost saw you completely naked. That would have been great. Although, in my line of work and all, sexual harassment lawsuits is the last thing that I need. The name is Stalin.
Stalin? I like that name. Sounds pretty based and epic and red-pilled and Soviet.
It's what I was given. Excuse me, did that actually happen? Yes, the MC was literally watching Sayori undress, and right before she got completely changed, she just, turned around and was like, yeah, nah, I'm not catching a case today. Fuck that shit. Anyway, goodbye. I turn away from Sayori again and return to my locker.
Where are you going?
I'm going to put away my stuff, then go eat, because fuck you. Don't forget what I showed you.
Okay, thank you.
Fun fact, you should have watched her take her clothes off. Exactly. Okay, now Sayori, I know everything, you said was great and all. Everything I showed you was great, but now it's time for you to take off your clothes. If only that would have happened. That would have made this mod an instant classic 10 out of 10 masterpiece. It would have been worth it to get cancelled at that point. But hey, it is what it is. The final bell signifies the end of the school day. I wonder if there'll be any sus natsuki scenes, since that's the route I'm going down. I grab my bag and depart down the hallway. Actually, question. How old do y'all think Natsuki is in this mod? Is she 15 or 18? Because that's the only two ages she could possibly be, apparently. She's either Blue Skies 15 or, regular ddlc 18. Considering when this mod was rated, I'm probably leaning towards probably 15. As I walk down the hallway, I passed by two girls who were in a debate about something I didn't care too much about to notice. I don't know, something about the deep, or fucking Black Noir? I don't know. Something the boys. Oh, something about mangoes. Ah, yes, Del Monte mangoes. I had a schedule to stick to, so I didn't stick around to pay any attention to their frivolous conversation. As I reach the gates of the school, I hear a voice call after me.
Stalin, wait up!
I turn around immediately and prepare for someone to charge me. But I'm only met with the sight of Sayori running to catch up with me.
Stalin!
What do you want? Also, why are you shouting? It's like, what do you want, woman? You're gonna draw attention as if something bad is happening, woman. Woman!
Oh, sorry. Anyway, I had a question for you.
A question? If it's something I can answer, I guess you can ask.
So, I know you are new here and all, and I didn't want to overwhelm you. Have you looked into any of the clubs we offer here at school?
Clubs? You're one of those people. You're gonna tell me that I'm going to join your club, and I'm gonna say no, and then you're gonna offer me the Gawk Twist 9000 behind the fucking school back there. I'm gonna say yes. You're gonna give me some, mediocre head, and then I'm gonna join your club, and then there's gonna be awkward sexual tension between us for the rest of our lives. Nah, sorry. But, I mean, yeah, sure, elaborate, please.
Well, we have little groups of students who participate in extracurricular activities for fun to get experience for college.
I know what a club is. Okay. So what is your point of asking me this?
Well, I was curious to see if you want to join mine.
Giz just has the biggest smile in the world. You have a club?
Yep, I'm the vice president of the literature club.
Well, I mean, we know this dude likes to read, so yeah, just go on. Literature club? So you just read books and write all afternoon?
That's a pretty mean and blunt way to put it.
Well, excuse me, but it doesn't really sound very attention-catching. I think I will pass on that proposition for now.
Not even if I ask really nicely?
No. I'm glad they're finally playing the worst mod that was ever modded. Okay. Wow. I suck at sleeping says this is the worst mod ever. Jay comes in here and is like, I love this mod. Controversial mods for a controversial person such as myself. Yeah, exactly, Hoopla. The duality of man. As I said at the beginning, it's either going to be the greatest thing I've ever played or the worst thing imaginable. Right now, with Sayonaka being in here, I'm leaning towards the latter. Omori fandom is full of 14-year-old girls who hate their dads. Wow, that actually sounds like the ddlc community, kind of. Although you have to go 1 year younger, that's 13-year-old. 13-year-old basic bitch-ass white girls with daddy issues.
Meanie!
Hey, Sayori, how's it going? Oh yeah, I forgot, you were sitting there. I mean, yeah, I've been called worse. You're still butthurt over a bridge being a shitpost? Oh man, I actually wanted a bridge to be something. You know what? This is where we're gonna have to come in. This is where the Savage Sentral community is gonna come in. We're going to create exit music abridged. It is going to be the greatest thing ever made. Sayori flashes a pouted face towards me a couple of times in an attempt to break my resolve. But me being a fucking Sigma male gigachad, it does not faze me. Unfortunately for her, I'm very efficient in keeping a straight and professional face when needed. I'm literally Agent 47. Every morning, afternoon, and evening, I always have a friend who would pay our class a visit and make sure we were professional. Yeah, Hoopla's gonna write exit music abridged. Yep, Hoopla, get on it right now. Hell, I'll proofread it if you want, bro. I can maybe add a few jokes in there as well. This is gonna be a collaborative effort. We're going to make the greatest shitpost mod to have ever been shitposted. This is gonna be part of my step to make the DDMC great again. And it starts by tearing it all down and rebuilding it from the ground up. There's gonna be shitposts everywhere.
Okay, bye.
I turn away from her and head home. I'm complete shit at writing, as y'all know, but fuck it, I'll make it. Y'all, you being complete shit at writing just means that it's going to be even better. That's like the whole point of a shitpost, is that it's not supposed to be well written. It's just supposed to be funny. As long as you make it funny and make it correlate with the original exit music, then fuck it. It'll be worth it. As I watched the steak on the portable oven grill, I occasionally glanced over to the homework I was given. Algebra. Normal English and social history subjects were a breeze for me. Yeah, I mean, history was like the easiest thing. However, math was a different subject. Man, this man is literally me! The math I normally use in life is much different than this general principle they teach in school. It's like, bro, once they got to algebra, that's just when there was like a fucking curveball. Cause I believe it was like up until like 8th grade, they had me on nothing but the easiest shit imaginable. It was just the same shit every single year, but with one slight change. So I was basically passing it with a 98. It was like, oh, I could literally do this with my eyes closed. And then like halfway through my 8th grade year, they like, you know what, fuck it, you're literally cheating the system. Get moved up to algebra, bitch. And then I was like, holy shit, what the fuck is this? So it took me about probably like 2/3 of the year to finally get used to that. But once I did, it was a walk in the park, to be honest. And then they threw trig at me, and I was like, you know what, I'm done with math. Fuck that shit. I like the last 2 years of I did trig in 11th grade. And after that, 12th grade, no, I was done. No more math for me. Fuck you, I'm out. So yeah, there's a little bit of lore on the Savage Sentral. Yours truly. In short, they're two different ball games. But begrudgingly, I continue to finish the work, taking a few breaks at times to continue to make my meal. I settle on a lean cut of meat, cooked medium rare with asparagus and rice. Bruh. All are high in nutritional value and are very filling. Bruh, just eat bread. I cook several steaks and prepare different portions of the asparagus and rice for later meals. Like, dude, just get McDonald's, fuck this shit. It's better to prep your food now and eat it later, in my opinion. That is what I used to do in my old school, where I lived in a dorm with about 80 other students. Made it really easy to wake up when signaled, eat quickly, and get my morning hygiene routine done. I slide my homework into a special folder I have designated for work I needed to do while home. Yeah, MC literally has a homework folder. I finished making the final steak, which I planned to eat tonight since it was the freshest. As I sit down at the table, I eat silently. During this time, I just cleared my mind and finished eating my food at a fast pace. It's the equivalent of meditation for me, as it is to others. Back in my old school, it was very hard to remain focused while eating since we only had about 10 minutes to eat our food. That included getting to the hall, grabbing our food, getting into a seat, and then eating. Normally by the time you made it through the line, you already lost 5 minutes. So eating fast was paramount. But it was during these times, I learned to focus only on eating. If I cleared my head, it was much easier. I found it oddly calming. I had gained quite an appetite after my run around the block earlier. I now have a good idea of the ins and outs of the neighborhood. Some may ask why I do this, but the answer is simple. Knowing your way out of any situation, you never know when you need an immediate escape. While I was returning from my run, I saw Sayori arrive at her house, and I was thinking to myself, I wonder if she'll change in front of the balcony again. Whoops. I had the opportunity to say hi, but I dismissed it. There isn't a reason for me to get involved with that girl, or anyone for that matter. Cause fuck women, am I right? Classic Tate W, high five! Woo! Why would she even ask me to join her club? There are a couple of possibilities. She's lonely. She's attracted to me and she's looking for a way to get to know me more. Or she is just inherently friendly and bubbly. But it is kind of foolish to push such a request on someone you just only met. A lesson I learned very well as a young child. Ever since then, I am always cautious about where I am and who I meet. Someone even as simple looking as Sayori can hide an evil past. Sayori is literally Lenin. One that we cannot hide from. Or even worse, Sayori is Trotsky. Ah! She's a fucking traitor. Quick! Fucking exile her to Mexico. And then hunt her down 50 years later in the 70s and put a ice pick through her skull. I shake my head, breaking myself out of these thoughts. I finished my dinner long ago. I quickly cleaned the dishes and put them away.